Welcome back to One Day at a Time with Angela. Angela here on my journey to lose 80 pounds. Today's video is a little different because this is a video regarding an open collaboration that I had thought of a while back, and the idea came from my YouTube friend Chris Connected. Make sure and check out her channel. She's a fun channel and she's also going through a weight loss. I will be having a playlist down on the bottom for any other YouTube friends that decided to join in. So check out that playlist and get some great ideas for weight loss, and also just to get to know other people who are also going through a weight loss journey. It's really nice to not go through a weight loss journey alone, but to have friends kind of like Weight Watchers, but we're doing it through YouTube. Just to get inspired, to have accountability, and just to encourage each other to keep on going, because weight loss is not easy. So I am going to say that that is my first tip and trick for weight loss. I never would have thought that YouTube would come in so handy and be so helpful in my weight loss journey. I have never felt such conviction to lose weight as I have doing this weight loss journey on YouTube. I've had so much support. I've met, I mean, not in person, but in comments and in talking back and forth, I have met so many other people from all across the country that are also on weight loss journeys. And it's just so encouraging, so inspiring, and just keeps me going week after week after week. To just keep going and not give up on this weight loss journey. So that is my number one tip or trick. If you're nervous or shy or afraid to do a YouTube channel, I encourage you to give it a try. This was one of the best things that I have ever done. I have never felt so inspired to lose weight as I do now on this weight loss journey while I document it on YouTube. I also will mention that you're able to go back and look at your old videos, and when you're feeling down or uninspired or just like that you just want to give up, I go back and look at my first few videos where I'm so passionate and I was really inspired and really ready to go and revved up, and it kind of just gets me back to like what I was doing in the first place, how bad I felt, and my goals to what I want to achieve throughout this journey, and as I get to my goal weight. So first tip or trick for weight loss. Think about documenting. Maybe you don't even need to download it on YouTube. Just documenting on video, sharing your feelings, sharing your struggles, sharing your ups and downs, but documenting yourself throughout this journey, and have the capability to go back and listen and see yourself. Listen to how you change emotionally and mentally throughout the journey. And then every once in a while I would encourage you to take pictures, because you could see the changes as time goes by, and that helps because that scale is brutal. So that's my first tip or trick. Try documenting your journey. Video document. It helps me to download it on YouTube, or upload it onto YouTube, because of all the encouragement I get from everyone who comments and just encourages me to keep on going. So that is number one tip or trick. When it comes to losing weight on the scale, my second tip or trick, it's probably one you all know. And we all know it, but we're not great at it. And we just need to keep on trying to accomplish this. It's so common, but yet we all fail at it so often. And that is drinking enough water. We have to drink water. I have noticed that when I am drinking enough water, I lose weight on the scale. And when I'm not drinking enough water, when I know I'm like, oh man, I hardly drank any water, I don't lose weight. It is so weird. You would think it would be the opposite. My brain, you know, when I think about it, you would think it would be the opposite. You would feel like drinking water would make you gain weight. But No, it doesn't. It helps your body to find balance, and I lose weight much, much better usually when I have my big weight drops, it's when I'm drinking enough water. So now I've been taking this big giant jug of water with me. I don't take it out of the house, but all around the house I keep it with me. And then when I go out of the house, I always take a water bottle with me. So I have water. Just keep drinking water. It's so good for you. It helps with the weight loss. If you don't like just regular water, I just like regular water, so I'm good with that. But there's always that sparkling, or what's it called? The soda water. There's always the soda water that you can get, or flavored soda waters, or there's little flavor packets that you can add to your waters too. But I would say be careful. I don't buy those, so I don't know, what's in them. Is there a lot of sugar in them? Is there, I know Crystal Light's a good one because I don't think they add a lot of sugar into it. But I would advise you to look at the ingredients in those first. But if it helps you to drink water, you might want to try buying little flavor packets to put in your water, because water is good for you, and it really does help with weight loss. And I'm gonna do 3. My third tip or trick for today is something that's been challenging for me since my kitchen kind of fell apart and needs to be remodeled. I have no kitchen right now. And that is, when you go out to eat, there's usually, at most restaurants, and some fast foods, but there's usually like a section on the menu that has lower calorie options. And I never ever used to look at those. I never used to go to those sections. They're usually like the small section kind of hidden. But I've been doing that lately, where I look for the smaller calorie meals options, and they're delicious. So far, I have not been disappointed. They are very delicious. So now that we're kind of forced to eat out quite a bit, I've been looking at those sections of the menu, and they are very good. It's helping me with eating less. I will say I can't wait till I do get my kitchen back and can start cooking again, because one thing I do notice, and this is something we can I can say next time I try eating out, is this amount of sodium. I can tell when I have too much sodium because I get very swollen. And I definitely think they put a lot of sodium in the meals. So that's something I might ask next time, if they could just decrease the amount of sodium that's in there, but I'm not sure if that's an option at a restaurant. So my tip or trick for you is to just look for the section of the menu that has lower calorie options. They're usually just a bit better for you. And they're smaller portion sizes, which definitely helps. So that's the 3 tips or tricks that I have for you for this video. I hope it helps. I know a lot of them are common sense, but sometimes it helps just to be reminded. Sometimes we forget. So I'm hoping to get this collaboration to just keep it going. Every first of the month, we could just add on tips or tricks that we think of throughout the month, and just add it to the playlist that I'll be starting. And that way we'll always have something to look back at to kind of just remind us of, oh yeah, I could try that, or I haven't been drinking enough water, or if someone does an actual meal, I'm going to try that recipe today. That looks like a really good recipe, and it's something new I've never tried. So anyways, every first of the month, we could, if you have a tip or trick and you want to put it on a video and share with others, just upload it onto the playlist if you want to, and we'll just have that playlist keep going, so that way we can have tips and tricks that we can share with each other and continue to grow and learn and change things up in this diet so it doesn't get so boring. So anyways, you guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope these tips and tricks help you. Remember to check out Chris Connected's video, and check out all the other videos that are being added to the playlist. there's probably going to be such great ideas and such great options on there to kind of look at and maybe switch things up. And get to know another person too that's on a weight loss journey also. But anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a blessed week. I hope you lose a lot of weight this week. And remember, it's one day at a time, one meal at a time. You can do it if I can do it. All right, I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.